Happy Friday, happy iPhone day. The first clip's on the iPhone 17 Pro. So we're on a deep blue 512 gig AT&T USA spec iPhone 17 Pro. And from here, I can't really tell too much of a difference. This is a relatively incremental update, as all iPhone updates are. Feels a little bit faster, feels a little bit thicker, a little bit heavier. I don't mind the weight. Weight in a phone to me feels high quality. Thickness, yeah, it's a more advanced device with a notably improved battery over the outgoing 16 Pro model. Performance in general, we have, I forget what they call it, vapor chamber cooling, I think, something like that. I have not used this device enough to be able to give you first impressions. So I got home from work, I left early. Today was honestly a pretty shitty day. So I left at like 5:20, 5:30, got home slightly before 6 o'clock, and I did what I did last year, which was a first for me last year, in just restoring the device based off your old phone. And you put them next to each other like 2.5, 3 hours. I don't know, it was enough to sit there for 15 minutes, unbox my AirPods Pro 3, which I have not even put in my head yet. Go take a shower, get dressed, go to Nutty Barrel, have dinner, come home, and then it was done. So then it was a matter of logging into a few apps, a couple very brief system changes, and we're back online and running. I probably wouldn't notice that it's a new phone yet if the color of my case didn't change. So I had whatever that like blue denim or something was on the 16 Pro. And let's get nerdy. Let's talk about the case for a second. Years ago, it was leather, which was fantastic. I tried a few of those. I didn't like the way it wore. Some people call it patina. I called it getting dirty and stained and very easily scratched. You run one fingernail across that thing, it left just a nasty leather scratch in it. So that's done. I abandoned that in exchange for Apple's silicone case offering, which I really liked. But those wear too, and the corners start to peel, and my old one was clicking. Anyways, the 16 Pro was the only phone, the only iPhone I've had that I only used one case on for 12 months. Usually I do a mid-cycle refresh. If that's at a third of the year or half the year, I'll replace the case once and go through 2, maybe 3 cases on the device. Nope, 16 Pro was 1, but it was dead. It was done by like July, and I thought, we're only 2 months out, I can hold out another 2 months, save the 60 bucks. Anyways, I went from the denim color to what they're calling purple fog. I love purple. I had whatever the purple iPhone 15, 14 Pro was. That was awesome. I had a purple case on there. This last time around, there was no purple. Purple is back. I have acquired it and quite like it so far. It works with the deep blue. So this year, the second year, I've let it just restore from the backup. Previously, I think the process has changed. Previously, if you did that, you imported all the problems you had on your last device to your new device. It seems that they've been able to separate like caches and temporary files from the actual content, apps, pictures, movies, music, whatever it is. So that seems to be more reliable. It does take a little bit longer, but then you boot into a phone, you log into a phone that is exactly how you left it. I mean, to the level of detail that the tabs I had open in Safari were open on the new device. So far so good. Feels great. We'll get a couple days on it. I'll come back and talk about it later. But briefly today, Friday, was an office admin day and then an outside day. I decided to give up about 2 p.m. Everything was going wrong. We're wasting a ton of resources. So I said, you know what, we're done. We're gonna take care of what's going on today and just go home and do a weekend. 540 got cleaned up, I think, late Wednesday, early Thursday. I drove it yesterday for the first time home Thursday and back up there today, Friday. And today we're in the M5, which is clean and magnificent. It's so nice to have home in the nearly completed garage. The only thing we have to do tomorrow or Sunday, because these door handles moved, there's additional holes from the old deadbolt striker that need to be wood filled and painted. We got the wood filler in there last week, so it should be a simple matter of painting tomorrow or Sunday. I have some pictures to hang up over here. My aunt and uncle actually got me these BMW pre and post-war years a long time ago. Like the Christmas I got this car, 2010, they got me these posters. And at the time I just went to Walmart, bought cheap 24 by 36 frames. These are a little bit nicer. It's got matting, actual wood frames, a little bit thicker, a little bit heavier duty. So they're gonna get hung up here in the garage on this wall. On the Ferrari side, we're still kind of making some decisions between posters, frame stuff, silhouette graphics. We have a flag. I don't know what's going to happen over there yet, but we are almost complete with this garage project. Larissa picked up the iPhone Air in sky blue, I think. It is, I'm a little bit jealous. that phone feels so special and so Apple, and the experience of picking it up for the first time, you're like, holy shit, I am holding the back of the display. It feels like you're touching the back of the app icons. I mean, it is biblically thin. Yes, there's one camera lens. It only goes up to 2 times optical versus this is 8 optical. It does not have the battery life. It's missing a GPU core, but my God, 99.9% of the time you'd be absolutely fine with that phone. And the benefit it brings in form factor is probably worth it. I probably made the wrong decision, but I'll learn to be happy with what I've done. That's the end of this week. That's it for me tonight. We're gonna go get some rest and recovery tonight. Cars and coffee tomorrow, Saturday. Speak with you then. Good night.